TJ, mate, last time I spoke to you, we were getting smashed 4-2 away at Leicester, mate. It's not been great since then, but today, for you, best performance of the season?
On par with Leeds, but yeah, that is one of our best performances of the season. It is.
What was different today, mate?
Just did the basics of football. Just keep it simple. Don't panic when you get into tight situations. Just clear the ball when you need to. None of this fancy playing from the back. We just did the basics today, which helped us win the game.
And formation change today seemed to suit what we wanted to do today. And players seem to be a lot more comfortable.
When Ole Gunnar Solskjaer hears Mr. Conte's waiting in the wings, he does the same formation which Conte does, which I'm not going to lie, paid off because that three at the back were immense today. Arrow and Basaka, I was like, who the hell is this? I was like, that position suits him much more better than as a right back because when he's a right back, it isolates him. And he's just more fit. When he's a right back, he's more defensive minded and he doesn't want to attack. Whereas a right wing back, he's like, okay, my role's changed. I can attack, but then when I need to go back and defend, I can defend. But I've got to give a huge shout out to Rafael Varane. First game in a couple of weeks and second clean sheet of the season, and both of them with Rafael Varane in the team. And for the price we got him at, is such a bargain, man.
A lot of people have mentioned Varane already to us outside today. Difference. It just seemed to be a calming influence.
Yeah. They had nothing to do. Yeah. Flipping Tottenham were awful. They were playing like League One type football. They were just awful. They were.
On that, was it difficult to judge how good a performance that was because of how bad
do you know
Spurs
what?
were?
Do you know what? I'm not going to play it down because the team, they put up the performance today. We still got 2 big games after this. I'm not going to jump the gun and say. I'm not going to jump the gun. We still got Atlanta away and City at home, which are 2 big games that Ole has to pass. To give, which I'll give him to the end of the season. I know people might not like what I say, but if he can get through these 2 games, then I'll give him at least to the end of the season, which then can give the club the time to look at alternatives, because what he really needs to do is win a trophy this season. And if he can't achieve that target, then 3 years in a job it doesn't look good. I know people keep making comparisons of Sir Alex Ferguson. Took him so many years, but people don't process that Sir Alex Ferguson changed Scottish football with Aberdeen and won the Champions League, won the European Cup with them, and he came to United. I know he had a rocky start, but he had that pedigree behind him, and when they compare him with Solskjaer, I'm like, come on, please, you shouldn't be comparing like him and Sir Alex and Ole together. But I'll give it. If he can pass the next 2 tests, then I'll give.
He's passing the next 2 though, TJ. Is it winning both games?
I'll either Atlanta's going to be tricky, but if we can get a win or nick a draw there, and then our next 2 games are at home, I believe, aren't they? Are they at home?
We've got.
Then we got Villarreal. So I'll either take a draw or nick like a 1-0 win against Atlanta, and then City is the bigger test. But you could see today that they slipped off form. They lost 2-0 at home to Palace, which we couldn't believe when we was inside the ground when we was hearing the results. And Liverpool not even winning today as well. But yeah, I'm just happy. All around I'm happy today because it was a team performance. They all worked together. They worked together hard, and everyone in the ground everyone in the ground was just happy with what they saw, because for the last not even couple of weeks, since the Leeds game, once the Leeds games was finished, all that football was it was dire. What we saw, it wasn't good. It was just not good football. It was just really bad football. And what we saw today was, I know it was a defensive-minded team, but they stretched Tottenham. They stretched Tottenham when they needed to, and then they hit them on the break. And when we hit them on the break, we scored 3 goals.
That's it, mate. And moving forward now, we know what's coming, but in terms of the team now, seeing what we did today in that formation, mate, I mean, would you be picking that same team going forward?
I would.
And would you be playing that same formation?
Do you know what? In the bigger games, I would. In games, well, I don't know, I can't class Tottenham as a big team because...
But this is it, it's like what suits this team more. Instead of looking at the games and
do you know what? The thing was,
is it worth looking at
Sir Alex used to do this quite a lot. In bigger games, he would go to like a defensive-minded formation so he could pull out that result. And in the bigger like with Atlanta, City, and the other big games we've got coming up, we could go to this formation because it provides that stability at the back, and then you've got the wing backs who can push forward, and when they need to defend, they can. And then I was surprised that Scott McTominay put a 10-10 performance in that midfield today. Yeah. And Fred, even though he needs to put some muscle on, he put in a great performance as well.
Man, mate, they all did the job.
But yeah, Ronaldo, Cavani, their link-up play was amazing today as well. And
who's your man of the match, mate?
I know people are going to say Ronaldo this, Ronaldo that, but that addition with Rafael Varane at the back was just changed. It was a game changer. It was. Yeah. And for me, he's my man of the match today.
Agreed. Cheers, TJ.
Cheers,
mate.
Man. Thank you. Yeah.